kill.
Hello everybody, how we doing today? Welcome on in. Good to have ya. Hello, happy Wednesday. Good to see y'all out here. How we doing? Welcome on in, my friends. Good to have y'all. I'm just moving a few things around here that I should have done before, but you know, we're just sitting down and it's fine. It's all good. Hello, good to see y'all out here. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. Tactical Corn, good to see you. Chinook, good to see you. Spotty or Yeti, good to see you. Megan, thank you so much for the 1 year, by the way. Lovely to see you today. Hellos. Jordan, hi, how we doing? Let's turn that music down. It's a little bumping too much. We need some more fun songs. Yeah, this one's good. Oh my gosh. Music Cats, hi. Just realized the attention to detail in the background is saying the smoke and the windmills all go in the same direction. I got you. Jackie, hi, how we doing? Welcome on in. Good to have you. Armor Dash, hello. Toxic Black Rose, dirt. Yeah, we got all the dirt. We're doing a lot of dirt stuff today. You wear that shirt well. I can't pull off oranges. It goes with the red head. It makes it pretty easy to wear orange and red colored clothing. Bravoslav, hello, how you doing? But thank you, I appreciate that. Mandolin, hello. I opened Stardew Valley because of you and I only just realized how long I've been playing today. I'm sorry, not sorry. Speaking of which, I meant to add Stardew Valley music into the stream playlist and I forgot to. I'll have to do that after. But the alerts are working today. Chat is working today. Yay! Good start. Also, Hope, if you're still in here, thank you so much for becoming a member 30 minutes before stream started. And my YouTube friends, be sure to click that like button if you haven't already. We got 400 people in here and we're at 180 likes. So if you can click the like button, I do appreciate it. Thank you. Hikori, hello, how you doing? Welcome on in. Anima, lovely to have you. We'll lurk while I finish up laundry, no worries at all. Heroic Pixels, welcome on in, good to have you. Jinxie, hello. Good to see y'all out here, how we doing? Black Shadow, Sparrow, good to have y'all. I've been watching you for 2 years. I love you so much, you mean so much to me. Hey, Leo and Macy, thanks so much, I appreciate it. Glad you enjoy the content so much. KSVX, hello. All right, back at you. How can I learn to build like you? Well, watching the stream. We do a lot of creative planning streams. That's probably the best way. I don't really like doing tutorials or like showcases on all those things. I just don't enjoy the process of it. But watch the creative planning streams that we do here. You'll pick up a lot of tips that I use along the way as we're designing things and kind of how I do all that stuff. So Cass, hi, how we doing? Welcome on in. Yeah, that would be my big recommendation for if you want to learn my build style, watch the streams. That's the best way to do it, or the videos, and just kind of study what's going on. But big announcement, if you're one of the sane people of the world and are not on social media, Minecraft has announced the Garden Awakens. Step into the Pale Garden on December 3rd. Are you ready to uncover the secrets of the Pale Garden? Our next game drop, The Garden Awakens, is coming on December 3rd, bringing with it an eerie biome, a watchful mob, pale blocks, and more new features. There you go. You get it next week. You get it next week, my friends. Wait, that's Tuesday. That is Tuesday. Yeah. So, new Minecraft update next week, y'all. Big week kicking off the Decembers with your first gift. If you didn't hear that because an ad popped up, December 3rd. I know, it's just very quick. It's very cool. So for the VOD watchers, it could be out already. If you're catching this VOD late, you might already have the new features. If not, then it's out on December 3rd, and that's all cool stuff there too. But yeah. We get to see the Pale Garden. I know. I'm hoping mods update quick because I don't know if I want to update right away. I think I'm gonna wait for Flashback and Axiom to update at least. And usually they're pretty quick. And I'm a paid supporter for them. I think I still am. I need to check if I'm still on their Patreon or not. I should be. Yeah. So so hopefully that means they'll get a version out very quick. How's your week been? It's been pretty good. I've got a lot of. It's been a weird week. It's been a very busy week. We have a lot of things going on this week, and I feel like energy levels have been fluctuating so much that there's like 1 hour I'm like, I want to do all the things, and then there's the next hour I'm just like, I just want to lay on the floor and scroll on my phone for an hour, and then right after that I'm back to being like, I want to do all the things. So it's been a little up and down, but that's okay. It's the way it goes sometimes. But it's been pretty good. I've been enjoying the builds and the projects and everything going on. We wrapped up editing Hardcore Island episode 2, so that'll be out next week. I've already also wrapped up Hardcore episode 81, and we're finishing up the editing on that today, so that'll be out the week after. And then now I'm also almost done recording Hardcore Island episode 3, and so I'm almost done recording videos for December. I amazed. And we're also picking up another little cheeky brand deal with Lego Fortnite, most likely. Still working on finalizing the contract, but they're awesome people to work with. So we'll have some more Lego Fortnite stuff coming in December, which is very cool. So no video this week? No. With the US holiday tomorrow being Thanksgiving, I'm giving myself the time off to, 1, get farther ahead going in December, and then 2, also 60% of my viewers are from the US, and most of them are probably celebrating in some way, shape, or form, or busy tomorrow with other things. So I've found if I release videos on US holidays, I get about half the views that I normally get if I release just on another random day. So I don't release videos on US holidays because most of my audience is US based, so they're busy on those days. Yeah, so unfortunately no video this week. Why are curved staircases hard? Because you're thinking with curves and not blocks in a blocky game, so it makes it a little bit more difficult, but it's fine. I'm cooking for Thanksgiving right now. We've been, my wife's grandparents are staying with us this week, and they've been baking and everything already, and so much stuff, and I know they're planning to start cooking and everything today. Our house has never been so full of food. We normally keep a fairly stocked fridge, just we go grocery shopping on Sunday for the week. So our fridge is usually pretty full, but we're preparing for a lot of people this week. So it's a full one. Also, Squidzy, thank you so much for the dono. And Feisty Brit, thank you so much for the 3 months. Love your streams. They give me so much inspiration. Your goofy attitude always makes me laugh. Keep being epic. Hey, thank you so much for hanging. I do appreciate that. I'm glad somebody thinks my goofy attitude's funny. You're on top of it. I'm trying to be on top of it. We'll see. I just know that every December I'm like, I'm gonna do so much work, and then I look at the calendar, I'm like, I only have 1 day to work this week. There's too many people to love on, and too many family members that we love seeing, and too many friends come back into town, and oh, woe is me. Hope, thank you so much for the 5 gift memberships. I really do appreciate that. That's very, very nice of you. For me, having solo Thanksgiving, instant ramen, and box mac and cheese, hey, you know, sometimes those are the best of meals. Truly. The alerts are working today. I know, I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. Hardcore 3-year birthdays in a couple days, right? It is. Technically, it's already happened, but when the first video came out, if we're going off of first video release day, it's in a few days. If we're going off of when the world was created, it's already passed.
Thanksgiving trip, but fWhip decided to go live, so here I am.
You know, I hope I do apologize. I know you really had the very, very important meeting to attend of a fWhip live stream. Sometimes it just happens, and you just gotta just say, sorry, family. I gotta be there to watch some gaming. I hope you understand. I gotta do a thing. Oh my gosh, I was debating on telling the story or not, but I think it's really funny to tell. One, my friends over on the YouTube side, be sure to click the like button. But a really, really good story that when we were flying back from Toronto to... No, when we were flying to Toronto. We went to Toronto a few weeks ago for the Taylor Swift concert. But outside that, when we were on the flight going to Toronto, one of my new videos released. And so I don't buy Wi-Fi in planes. It's too expensive. I'm not about to do that. I'll just sit and read a book or play games offline or something like that. But I got up to go back to the bathroom just like walk the plane for a little bit. And I was walking on my way back to my seat, and I glance over, and somebody's on their phone, just like here, just watching a Minecraft video. And I paused and looked at it for a second, and I was like, that's my video. That my video right there. It is 10:20 a.m. and that released 5 minutes ago. I was like, hopefully they didn't, like, somehow they got Wi-Fi and they are watching my video. It's just like they were like a minute zero watcher. So if you were on a flight 2 Thursdays ago, Thursday morning from Seattle to Toronto, we're on the same flight together. But I was just like, I was in the, you know, like I get in the plane travel mode where I'm like, don't talk to me. I'm sitting in my seat. I'm putting my headphones on. I don't want to do anything. And I just kind of like, I'll admit it, I get kind of like resting angry face when I'm in travel mode to keep it family friendly. And so like, I was also very tired. I didn't sleep at all the night before. So like, I feel bad after the fact because I didn't say anything. I just kind of saw it and was like, just like kept walking by. Yeah, classic introvert for real. But I was just like sitting there, and I was just like, after the fact, and I told Sid, and Sid was like, and you didn't say hi? And I was just like, no. But she was like, could you imagine just sitting there either watching a video or listening to a song or doing something, and the person who made the thing comes up and taps on your shoulder and is just like, hey, that's mine. Like, she was like, if somebody who I really love did that, I'd be freaking out. But I was like, I don't want to. Like, we're on a plane, everybody's asleep around, there's just one person on their phone, and I was just like, this is really funny. It was one of those times where I was just like anybody can be around you. Like, it's thinking back on it, I'm just hoping that somebody's in the stream and they're just like, oh my god, that was me. Why do you have it on sub mode so that people can't spam? Sub mode is free well, sub mode on YouTube chat is free. You just click the subscribe button. That's how you're talking in here right now, so I can see your messages. Travel mode, ignore the world, no talking to me. Yeah, unless I have to talk to the person, I don't want to talk to the person. Unless you're like in my group I'm traveling with, then sure, we'll talk the whole time. But I don't want to talk to other people. Just pause and be like, oh yeah, that was a great one. Oh, you're gonna love where the build on that, and just keep walking. That'd be pretty funny. That would be pretty funny. What's your opinion on the new movie trailer? I like it. I like it a lot. I think where they took the flight, or where they took the movie trailer from the first one to the second one, I think they did a much better job on it. So yeah, it was cool. Got to make it to my first fWhip stream. Toby, welcome on in. What type of farms do you recommend? Honestly, just getting some way to produce emeralds, I think, is the most important thing in a Minecraft world. I would say emeralds and iron, and gunpowder are the three most important things to have access to in a Minecraft world in order to open up the most things around you. So I guess byproduct of gunpowder, also sugarcane to make rockets. Do you support a football team like American football? I would say Seahawks, but I'm not like a massive follower. If you're meaning European football, I don't at all follow. The only time I follow European football or soccer, whichever you want to refer to it as, is like World Cup time. Or Olympics. That's the only time I really follow it. As a child, I yearned for the mines. I hope that is what you're talking about. Yeah. I think they did a good job giving Steve some more backstory of how he ended up there. Like, I think that was pretty good. Also, I would say I don't hate Jack Black as Steve now that I've seen more of it. Like, I'm actually pretty excited for him to play Steve. And I'm also excited to see Jason Momoa in, like, a funny role. Because he is a really goofy dude in interviews and everything outside of what he's doing. So I'm really interested to see him, like, being a goofy guy, where the media has so typecasted him as this like big macho, not many word, me beat up thing. And like, I feel like I love actors that do something different than what they're typecasted into. So I really like when they're able to go and take on these different roles. Also, Linksy, hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you so very much for the 11 months. Want to say happy early Thanksgiving. Hope you're well. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Happy late Thanksgiving. No, you're like a month late. You're in full Christmas mode up there now, I'm sure. Swizzle, thank you so much for the 5 gift members. I really do appreciate it. Oh, welcome on in, everybody. Big macho can also be funny, but yeah, I just think it's funny I think it's cool when you have actors that show that they can act instead of just play a certain single role. Like, I don't like that modern media really says, okay, you've done this role a few times, you will always do this role. And if we will build the role around this character for you, instead of letting them like be like, okay, this is the role we need to fill. Who's the best in this role? It doesn't matter who they are. Let's just find who's going to be the best. And I appreciate when that happens. I think it's fun. LJ, thank you so much for becoming a member, my dude. I appreciate that. But I think it's about time that we jump into the game because we've been yapping for a while. My early stream yaps have been getting longer and longer. So it's the way it goes. Also, Liz, hi, how you doing? Welcome on in. Currently wrapping gifts and enjoying stream. I mean, working. Yeah. No, that's work. That's for sure work. Okay, so last stream, we filled in all of the dirt up there, and we started going through and getting this lined up here. So we have a little bit more space to be filling in. And I thought we could kind of start today just by getting a few of those stone faces in around, and then see if we can't start just filling in a lot of the dirt going from over here up into those directions to just kind of get the space filled out more. And then if we want to add more rocks in later to break things up, we can do that. But for now, I think we just need to get the ground in place and can change it as we need to later. I love your Dornangle Minecraft build. Yeah, I want to get back over and do more stuff in that area soon. That was a really fun one to work on. That's huge. Yeah, the landscape is getting big. We're at 134,000 blocks placed on it so far. So it's getting up there. I think it is just a safe option for casting directors to cast someone in a character they know they can do, but it is fun to see an actor switch up roles. Yeah, it's definitely a safe one. And then it's also like for what the viewers are expecting from certain people. Like, it's the same thing that I deal with. Like, people coming to a fWhip video expect a certain thing from me, and if I'm not doing that thing, then they're like, oh no, this isn't why I watch fWhip. I'm out of here. So it's a different level for sure, but it still applies. So I think from me wanting to have the safety to be able to experiment and do other things, I also love seeing that in other people. Everyone like the stream? Yes, 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 yes. Like the stream. Be sure to do it. Oh, we blabbed for too long. We lost 200 people on YouTube. They said, nope, not here anymore. I can't do it. I can't do it. He's not playing Minecraft. I have to leave. We're just going to start from down here and see where we can take it for now. And I'm just going to start recording. Isn't this how you died in the previous world, by the way? This is how we died in season 1, yeah. That did happen, but I wasn't using a totem, and I also decided to taunt the Minecraft gods instead of not taunt the Minecraft gods. So we don't really do that anymore. I've kind of learned of don't taunt Minecraft gods. They'll come and bite you in the butt. Season 2 died in a cave. I think season 1 and season 2 were both great, but they were both things that prepared me to do what we're doing here. There's lessons that I learned in those worlds that if I hadn't learned them, this world would not be going on nearly as far as it is. So that's kind of how I think about it. Of every single hardcore world that we've been in, whether we've lost it or whatever. Oh, that's not dirt. But whether we've lost it or who knows what has happened to it, like there's been something that's been learned out of it. And I think that's pretty cool. Like that's something that makes it worth it. Even though you lose something, like I very much have learned in the first 2 seasons of, okay, like always have backup totems ready if you need them. Always have your chest piece, you know, like I should be wearing right now when you are down on the ground. Put that on so you just have more armor, and being more aware of your surroundings and knowing when to leave versus when to be like, nah, it's fine, I can just do it, and all of that type of stuff. Like you learn a lot just by playing the game, and the way to learn the most is by messing up. And then being like, oh god, why did that happen? Like, what did I do wrong that made this rough situation happen? And that's how you get better at the game. Season 1, I don't really have a great day count on it. I could go check the time played, because I still have the old worlds. But season 1, I want to say it was about 1,500 days. Season 2, we just passed 2,000 days. And currently we are on day 8,248. I'm thinking right here, just because we're kind of bringing this in, I want it to slope the other way. I'm gonna put a rock in the middle. Let's do a little rock. Just like a little guy. You can be offset to this side too. Just gotta add some rock vibe. Yeah. Yeah. Just a low rock. Oh, we have a hard cutoff on stream today, unfortunately, so we're only going to be able to stream for 2 hours in total. But for good reason, though. Mog Swamp's in town, so I'm going to go grab lunch with him. So, yeah. Shorter stream today because I'm going to meet up with Mog for some lunch after. Tell Mog we said hi. I'll be sure to. Mog chat says hi. Yay, the chat is on the screen again. I know, it finally started working again. Whee! Yeah, we were chatting a while ago because he was like, hey, I'm coming up to Seattle to visit soon. And we were just chatting about it. And it was really funny because we were talking and I was like, oh, cool. Like, what part are you in? And he was naming the neighborhood that they're staying in with family and whatnot. And I was like, That's like where in that neighborhood? Where in that neighborhood? And he was like, oh, blah 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 blah. And I was like, you live 10 minutes from, or like your family lives 10 minutes from my house. It's like, what a small world. For somebody who you just meet on Minecraft YouTube, become friends with as you record footage together, to realize that you have family that lives within a few minutes. It's such a small world sometimes. Okay, we need to level this off here with our rock. Yeah, that'll do, and then we'll kind of just bring this back in. Are you doing more SMPs like empires but aren't empires, as in with storytelling elements? Probably not to the extreme. I don't know though. It's weird because a lot of my friends who I do SMPs with are either, yay, I really want to do story lore telling ones, or others are like, no lore, I don't want to deal with lore, like I just want to play the game and have a fun time goofing around. So it makes it difficult when trying to come up with what we're gonna do. But they also, a lot of them have been doing a lot of other SMPs right now that I'm not a part of, so I don't know. I haven't. Maybe I'll chat with Mog about something today. I'm sure it'll come up at some point. But yeah, I have zero plans right now for a new SMP, that whether I'm hosting it or somebody else is hosting it. I literally have zero information to share, and that's not even me being cheeky. I actually have no information to share. Which is kind of weird, because normally I have something on the schedule, and I haven't had an SMP that I know I'm going to be a part of on the schedule that like has like a start date.
Pleased to meet you.
Since SOS ended. Like I have not had an SMP that I know I'm going to be in since SOS. Also, Mallow, thank you so very much for the 27 months as a mega fan. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Good to watch on stream while relaxing and trying to recover from surgery. Love your videos. It's what makes the time go by for me these days. Hey, I'm hoping that recovery is still going well. I know you've been at that for a week or two now, right? But thank you so very much for the support as always, and glad to give you a nice cozy space to hang out in. Do you listen to Kendrick Lamar's new album? No. No. I'm not a huge music person to begin with. Like I enjoy music, but I'm not like keeping up with the pop culture music. Like if it comes across my playlists when I'm like listening to Spotify DJ or something, like I'll listen to some of them. Like I've heard some of the songs, but I never like sit down and be like, I'm gonna listen to blah blah blah's new album. And it's not. And also rap, like I used to listen to a good amount of rap. I don't really anymore though. Also, the beef and everything that goes on with all of it, I stay out of. Whether it's justified or not, I try and just not live in the internet circles of who's having beef with who and what's going on with it, and yeah, I don't really keep up with all that. I get too stressed. I get way too stressed out by trying to keep up with all of the things happening in the world and whatever's going on wherever else, just because there's just so much stuff. We don't need to dive into that or any of those topics really, but just, yeah. I tend to just try now to, for my own personal sanity, stay in more of a off of social media, off of social media, and not really keeping up with many of those things. I'm just like, I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy what I've got going on, and I'm happy with that. Who do you like more, chat, the best chatters, or Mog? Ooh, I don't know. That's a close one. 242, thanks so much for the 4 months. Like the stream, everybody. Be sure to do it. We got 800 people in here. We're at 400 likes right now, so be sure to click that like button. I do appreciate it. Who needs one rock when you can have 2 rocks? Huh? Yeah, we'll do that actually. We don't have any grass being able to grow up to here right now, so that's it's okay for now. Yeah, that's not bad. Time to play Stardew while I see you play Sturt. Dude, I'm on winter right now, and I got the key fruit. How do you say his name? Master Key. How do I keep placing my ender chest? Well, down it goes. But the harvest 500 key fruit quest, I got that going into winter, and I'm on day 3 right now, and I already have 100 of it planted. Oh, we're doing it. It's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna be able to get the 500 done, because I got seed makers to dupe them, and oof, it's going key. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it was, but I'm gonna finally do it, and that's enough. What is it? Key coins or whatever they are, the diamond thingies, the purple gem things that he gives you. That'll be enough for me to get the full upgraded sword, and then I've got pretty much everything I need from him. Key fruit is an awful quest. It's great during winter because they can all grow during winter, and you don't have any crops. So if you are more built up for farming instead of ranching, you just fill all of your crop places. Like I've tried it once already and I failed because I did it during the summer, and I ended up with like 450 out of 500, which was a big bummer. But I also looked on the wiki on how you can get a lot of it, like the best way to get it, and chopping trees is really good, and then also going into the mines, like going into the skull mines with a bunch of bombs, you can get like 30 to 40 of the key fruit seeds every single day. And in wintertime, what else do you do besides just blow up things in the mines anyways? Dropping like 100 grand a day right now on bombs. Bringing all the stone back and the gold back and just smelting it and creating more crystallariums. And I don't know if I'm netting positive on the profit, but it will eventually. I've almost got a whole large shed full of crystallariums making diamonds right now. It's my farm is going to be producing so much money soon. I am way back in the Stardew grind. It's been really fun. Mountain looks amazing so far. Hope you and your family have a happy and restful Thanksgiving. Hey, thanks, Austin. Hope you do as well if you're in the US and participating in Thanksgiving. Do you play Slime Ranchers? I never have, no. I've seen Catherine play it, and I know she was a big fan of it, but Slime Rancher just never really looked like something that I would want to play for a long time. I'm thinking about checking Astroneer out because I saw it's on Game Pass. So I might be checking that out soon with a friend. I don't know if that's in the same ballpark or not, but thought that could be kind of a fun game to try for a bit. Okay, so this one we do want it coming back in, kind of sloping inwards. I think I want to jump up a bit, and maybe we go like here and make a line. Yeah, that'll be easy. And then that is gonna come out to here, probably like a that. Yeah. Look at us dirting with the best of them. been bouncing between Resident Evil 7 and Minecraft lately. I'll play one while I watch the other. There you go. Yeah, I'm kind of in a... I've been playing Elden Ring still, but I've kind of set that to the side for a little Stardew Valley stint for a while for the cozy gaming vibes, just because I'm at the point in Elden Ring where I'm like, when I'm pushing and like fighting bosses now, it's like definitely like waking me up, and I keep playing games late at night when I'm like, okay, I wrapped up dinner, let's just go play some games for a little bit before I go to bed. And I'm like, I don't want to be playing Elden Ring and be like, okay, I'm gonna go crawl in bed soon, dodge, slash, jump over, blah blah blah, dodge the fire, blah, and then like, oh yeah, I'm definitely tired now, let's go fall asleep.
Keep it real.
Does not work
How
well.
I build in Minecraft, ugly but semi-functional. How fWhip builds, Angel sing and God himself takes notes, smiley face.
It's true. Yeah. I have gotten the DMs before being like, hey, can you teach me how to build in Minecraft? It's a true fact. Yeah. Very, very true and real. Don't look it up. You can just verify by me saying it. Hope, thank you for the donut. I appreciate that. No, I build some bad things sometimes too. Not all my Minecraft builds are beautiful. I'll tell you that much. You all just only see the pretty ones. Where's the mountain on the map? City's right here, directly north. Gotta slow down and quiet down before bed. Yeah, I keep crawling in bed and reading, but then the book I'm reading right now is like full on in like war scenes of it. I'm just like, this is not great for falling asleep either. I'm like, okay, I've been reading for an hour, I should go to bed. And I'm is the character gonna live or die? We're reading the Red Rising series right now. I'm on book 2. I think Sid is on book 4. And we have 2 other friends that live near us that we're reading with, and I think both of them are on book 4. Like 3 or 4 as well. I'm behind. They all read a lot faster than me. Friend! Not friend. Okay, by the way, a Hardcore Island. I am on day 60. And I still have yet to see another Wandering Trader. I just have not gotten a second one. Pretty sad. Disney Dreamlight Valley. I haven't played that one. I've heard it. I was like kind of excited for it. I'm not really a Disney person. Like I enjoy a Disney movie, but I'm not like, oh my god, Disney, yeah. So I feel like Dreamlight Valley might just not be for me. Early Acacia was a sacrifice for spruce saplings. I know, but we got it though. We got the achachas, and I've been using it. We got 4 wood types, so like I can't complain too much. I found a birch tree on the island too. So we got oak, we got jungle, we got birch, and we got acacia. I love spruce. I'm sparingly using what came out of the boat. That might be a spoiler. No, you've all seen the boat. We found the boat in episode 1. Sorry, boys. I'm just kind of building the mountain that you're walking on right now. If you could move out of the way. Thank you. Please just venture off that way. Wandering Trader again at least isn't in danger for now. What are you gonna do to the Wandering Trader, Mummy Bear? We don't harm Wandering Traders in this world. I don't know what you're talking about. We've turned over a new leaf. We've already went through the phases of being mad at the Wandering Trader. and now we just accept them for who they are and welcome them in, and then they seem to just, you know, get themselves killed somehow, so I don't have to do it anymore. What? I don't even need leads. I can make my own. I got string farm. I got a slime farm. Oh, no, you can go back. Kind of a weird little out in out going on right now. I'm not a big fan of it. I think I might take this. Church of Mogson finally converted you. No, I'm not calling him 1DT yet. But Mog said he wouldn't be my friend anymore if I kept calling the Wandering Trader, so, you know, he has to live. I mean, look at this. We're only 32. It's not that bad. He's still there. Does that count llamas? No, Wandering Trader llamas are a different thing. Trader llamas are under T.
Remember to pet the like
Trader llama.
button. It needs love too. 2 hearts.
Yes, pet the like button and make sure you, yeah, I don't know, that's weird. That sounds really weird. That sounds, I don't know, but thank you for the dono. Hokori, I appreciate that. That sounds like something like an ASMR YouTuber would say. I don't know how I feel about it. Hey, Stam, how we doing? Yup, 360. Just don't trade with llamas. They'll fleece you. All right, Sean. Okay, Sean. Sean's got the joke. All right, we'll finish this little stretch here, and then we can go back down and finish that. I don't know what ASMR stands for. I just know what it is, but I don't know what the definition of the word is, and I don't know if I care to know. Got my in-ear headphones delivered a bit ago and could not have come at a better time. My head has been hurting a lot from the headset. Oh, you got like earbuds? I'm so surprised how many gamers are just like wearing a headset for 10 hours a day and willingly getting a headset bump on their head. I don't get it. It's not for me, man. I can't wear a headset for more than an hour without my head hurting. Like doing Twitch Rivals in San Diego. Oh my God, I had such a bad headache by the end of that. That, like, the headset that we had to wear, just because that's what they provided, was, oh, my head hurt so bad. And I think it was a nice one too. I think it was a Steel Series something or another. But man, that not good for me, man. My head's too big. I have a dent. No, I don't have one here. fWhip would never have a headphone dent. No, dude, I've been using earbuds for years. I'm good. I haven't had an actual headset probably 5 years. and I used to only wear it when I was streaming. Because otherwise I would just have my volume turned down enough to where where it wouldn't pick up on the mic, but I could still hear it. But right. I also got a Black Friday sale because I've talked about my mouse scroll wheel being broken so many times. I went to go check and see if Corsair was having a holiday sale, and found out that they had, in the US at least, this mouse that I use was 50% off with free shipping, so I bought 2 of them. And I am very happy about that. So now I have the one that'll come that I'll actually start using. And then when that one starts breaking, I've got a backup ready to go already. Yeah, I use the Corsair MMO mouse. I think it's the Scimitar. ETA on the mountain completion, 2032 August. I got no idea. This is just a project that's going. I don't know if there really ever will be a complete, to be honest. I'm trying. I tried earbuds once and immediately my ears started ringing. Yeah, you gotta find ones that fit right, and also you can get ones like that I actually really don't like because they also give me a headache, but like Apple AirPods, they have that slight noise cancellation that actually adds a little bit of pressure into your ear, and I find that for me actually gives me a headache. So I don't like wearing things like AirPods. I have the Google Pixel Buds, and even those I can only wear for a few hours, and they're not my favorite. But this brand that I've been using, I can't remember what they're called. One More, like the number 1 MORE, as in one word. I really like them. They're a bit more expensive, but their sound quality. They have 2 versions. I used to buy the really expensive ones, and then then I decided to downgrade it when the latest one broke, because I unfortunately kept being a dummy and putting them on after I got out of the shower, and I got water damage in them, because there was still water in my ears after getting out of the shower, so that was a bit of a bummer. But yeah, so I swapped over to, they have a cheaper version. The first ones were like $200 and these ones are like $80. The sound quality is unfortunately noticeably different, but it's still good enough. It's better than like AirPods and all those things, so I don't really mind. But yeah, I like them. I used to have some Sony earbuds that I really love, but they stopped making them. Damn it, the brand's called One More. I have bad tinnitus, so noise canceling headphones drive me up the wall. Can't stand it. Yeah, I typically turn noise canceling off. I don't think I have tinnitus, but could possibly. Been on Twitch all day and apparently got a YouTube membership. Hey, there you go, Spottier. Yeti. Lucky you. Imagine if Stam couldn't hear what I'm saying with their new headphones. So sad. You know if you had tinnitus? Yeah. Or it's just like all the time. I know my dad had it, but... What are you doing at 2 million subs? Probably what I've been doing at 1.7 million subs. No, we'll probably... I don't think 2 million subs is going to happen for quite a while. Sub growth has been pretty slow on the channel recently. I'm only getting like 2,000-3,000 subs a month right now, where this time last year I was getting 20,000 to 30,000 subs a month. So I'm not really, until we hit 1.9, I'm not going to be planning anything for 2 million. My guess would be like a massive movie episode or something like that. Or I've thought about doing like a, I don't know. I saw that Cookie did I think for 5 million, did a draw my life up video, and I thought something like that could be kind of fun. But then also, I don't know if I want to share all that info. So I like keeping part of my life private and not on the internet. So that's why I don't really post all that much on Instagram or things like that, unless like I'm at like a public event or things like whatever going on. Like when we were out, I've talked about it a few times, but like there's been times when I've been out with other YouTube friends, like when we were in London, with all the UK friends over there for the day, and like they were getting noticed left and right as we were walking around the city, which was just crazy, especially when we were at one of the museums. And I like a few people, byproduct of recognizing them, recognized me, and I was thinking after the fact, and I was like, I kind of like that I don't get recognized everywhere. Like that's a big benefit to me. If I can still live my life without worrying about being noticed at any given time. Like I'm fine if people come up and say something and say hi or something like that. Like if you ever run into me, please feel free to come up and say hellos. I'm happy to take a picture together or whatever. But also at the same time, it is really nice to have that anonymity of just, I can walk around and live my life and not really worry about a lot of that. Saying hello is scary though. Don't worry, I'm scared too. That's the secret. Yeah, Hardcore Island will be out next week. Thank you, Liz. I don't really like this one random bump here. You seem to have a very dedicated core audience, just hard finding more new people. It's also the fact that I've been doing the same series for 3 years. Like, a lot of people consider Etho one of the goats of Minecraft, right? Like, I think all of us can say that at some point in time, we've probably watched Etho. Whether you're currently watching Etho's videos, whether you consistently do, but like a lot of people at some point in time have like watched an Etho video because he's been around for forever. And Etho Plays Minecraft has been around forever. But also by product of that, Etho Plays Minecraft is almost like 600 episodes in, right? Or is it 600? I can't remember. But attracting new people to a series that is 600 episodes and nearly 15 years long, like that is near impossible to get somebody who is just now finding you to be like, hey, you want to come watch me play in this world and like check out my videos I'm working on here. Like, you either have to be very down for what Etho's doing, so like a returning fan, or you have to be very, very free on time to, or very willing to just not know anything that's going on and just catch projects midway. And we're kind of approaching, to a smaller scale, we're approaching that level here. Byproduct of this world is 3 years old, so it's hard to bring in new people unless you start theming things like those super omega giga project Minecrafters do, where whatever episode they release is a month or two of work, and it's not really about the world, because every single time they're like, and I needed a farm for this, so I built a 50,000 billion stone farm per hour farm. And then the next episode, they're like, and that wasn't enough stone. I'd either have to AFK at that farm for 3 minutes, or I could spend 5 hours building a new one and only AFK for 10 seconds. And it's definitely going to be the final one I ever need. And then it's all feels like new stuff, even though they're in the same world. And I don't want to do that content. That content is so cringe. Not for me. So yeah, it kind of, like, I'm at the point where, yeah, we are kind of just growing off of an existing audience and slowly getting more and more people to come in, which is kind of why I started the Hardcore Island series of trying getting some new faces in by having a new series, having a new episode 1. Like, that's the way to grow on YouTube, is to show that you can produce good content to keep people around, but then also you need to be producing new content to attract new people. I like your Minecraft YouTuber impression. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've practiced it a lot. So you got to strike a balance of that. It's the same thing that, like, a lot of the Hermitcraft members aren't, unless you're like a Grian, who is just an anomaly in the Minecraft YouTube space for how his growth has went. But like a lot of the old school hermits, like original hermits, they aren't really growing that much. Like, they aren't really growing their audience that much. Hermitcraft is more or less a very, very core audience of 500,000-600,000 people spread between the different people on there. And then you have folks like Grian who do attract a lot more, and but they're mostly Grian viewers. And then also Grian does a good job of making his videos that you only really have to watch one. You don't need to be up to date on everything unless you want to see the whole build come together. But you can get away with watching one Grian video and get a full satisfying experience and know what happened during the thing. Like, he doesn't really feed episodes into the next where you absolutely have to have watched the old one to understand what's coming in this new one. What 100 days are you on? I'm on 82 100 days. I was lucky to find you at the beginning of this hardcore world. It's really daunting to watch 50 hours of content. Dude, 50 hours? I think I'm at like 100 hours of content at this point. Nobody saw that. But yeah, no, it is super daunting. And I know that, which is like... Yeah, eggs. I think that's more why it works, is because they're all just kind of doing their own thing. It's one of those times where, like, breaking the rules of cinematography can actually work out well. But yeah, it's somebody asked me a while ago that I was just chatting with, like, a family member, and they were like, so what do you have, like, are you working on anything new? Like, what have you going on? And I was like, well, I've got this series that's going on, blah, 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 blah. And we kind of got on the topic of, they're like, well, are you going to try and do anything to, like, really bring in new viewers and keep growing? Because I was kind of mentioning that sub growth had slowed down a lot. And I was like, I don't really think so for a while. Like, I'm at a point where I'm really happy doing what I'm doing for me. Like, I'm really, really enjoying the videos. I'm really enjoying the builds. And the core audience is very healthy. Like, and like the videos are getting great amount of views. So like, I'm not at a point where I'm like, code red, need to start something. So that's kind of, it's helped to be able to just have something chiller and more fun that I'm consistently looking forward to, instead of feeling like I'm always constantly doing like, okay, restart. How do I do this series differently? My friends over on YouTube, though, be sure to click the like button, though. We're still doing that the same. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. We got 1,000, almost 1,100 people in here on YouTube, and we've got 600 likes. So if you can click the like button, I very much do appreciate it. So thank you, everybody, for doing that. Have you noticed that doing new areas in the world, soft fresh start, help pull in more viewers? I do see that when it's like a new update. So like with the Pale Garden, once we get moving up there, like I'll probably go off for a few episodes. Unfortunately, as a content creator, the timing that they are releasing the Pale Garden update, hate. So mad. Because this is December. Everybody's like, oh my god, December videos, they're the best ever. Oh, they're so good. No, December is really, really stressful for YouTubers because everybody ever thinks that it's the time to post videos. And so fighting for views is so much more intense because there's so much more content being produced with people doing like Vlogmas or daily episodes. So sub feeds just get flooded. So actually, December's a pretty low month for views because everybody's trying to eat up that fancy high ad revenue, which actually isn't that much higher than the rest of the year because it gets so flooded. But anyways, them releasing the Pale Garden at the beginning of December means that I probably won't be touching the Pale Garden, to be honest, until February. I don't think I'm going to update until I get back into the flow of consistent videos again, which will be towards the end of January. And so we'll probably get into the Pale Garden about when that wraps up. So I don't know, but that'll be fun to get in there and start that new stuff. I am excited to go check those areas out. But that's just a gripe for me. I am happy for everybody else to have the update when they're on their holiday breaks and everything like that, but it's just bad timing for a content creator. I'm not asking them to change it at all. Like I don't think Minecraft updates should be built around content creation. I think they need to be built around the community, and I think they're doing a good job of building it around the community. It's just a bummer when it doesn't work out. Oh, we got this. Oh, well, I missed a few rows down at the bottom that we can go back to, but oh, we got a big section down there. We'll just keep going up. We'll get that later. Oh, I'm out of dirt again. Oh, no. If you're looking to grow, try reaching new people with more collab episodes or mini episodes. Collabs honestly don't grow that much. I know everybody thinks that they do, but in reality, a collab actually does not gain that many new subscribers. Unless it's with a net new person. That's the time where you will gain more subscribers off of collabs. Like if I were to collab with like Mumbo or Grian, our audience have not meshed at all before, so I would gain a lot of their audience out of that. Like there's a lot of people on their side that have not seen my content. But if I were to say like go with like Jimmy or Scott or Sausage or Lizzie or Joel even, Joel probably would be more growth now because he also has Hermitcraft audience that didn't have back when we recorded a lot together. But like because of that, because we're so like we've recorded so much together, like the people from their side that watch videos consistently already would know me. If they wanted to watch my videos, they would have already subscribed and would be watching. So you actually don't get a whole lot of growth out of that type of stuff usually. But we've got some fun little one-off collab videos coming for the next little while. Just some fun little holiday sweet little treats. So I actually need to get working on that soon. I'm behind. So y'all will have some fun little holiday videos from me. Only thing I like about the Pale Garden is the doors and trapdoors. The planks and the strip logs too. Don't throw those out. And the fences, a white fence. You can make a white little picket fence. And you can use it on a branch for a tree. And pale oak leaves keep the pale color. You can't tell me that's not amazing. We're gonna have gray trees. Y'all best believe as soon as I get updated with Axiom, all those things, we're gonna be doing some tree building streams. So I want to get some pale custom pale oak trees. And that log, to be honest, is gonna look so good on pine trees with like acacia leaves or spruce leaves or something. And then it's going to work really, really well with tuff, I think. And then that will also work out well with acacia log and mossy cobble. Dude, custom tree games are going to go so good. Y'all best believe the fWhip tree pack is getting some expansions. I'm thinking we'll probably end up with... Maybe I think January is gonna be. We've got a lot. I'm saying there's a lot of stuff we're doing in January, but outside of digging in the hardcore world, like because we're gonna work on the river project in January, so we got that going. But outside of that, I would like to. I've been talking about. I was thinking a little while ago. I was like, I've been talking about doing a resource pack update for a bit and getting some more flower types in there. Like variations in them, so that could be something that we look into doing. We could do some texturing streams, texture making. I'm not the best at it, but we usually can find something that looks pretty good. I don't really follow any art rules. I just go purely on vibes. And trial and error until it looks nice in game. So definitely don't follow me for any art tutorials when it comes to pixel art, but... A tree a day for January, perhaps? I don't think that'll happen. I would love to, but I don't think it'll happen. No, we'll probably just do a few streams where we'll like build trees for 2 hours or something like that, and then just get 3 or 4 of them made. Because a good custom tree does take like a good 30-40 minutes to get it right. How do Minecraft updates work with pre-existing worlds? As long as you don't have any mods installed, you can just install it. And then everything that like I have here, that's like all of these, everything that you can see that's mapped out here, all of the black is something that I've never explored. And the way it's going to work is everything that's here that I've explored is going to stay as is. But outside of that will be able to update to the new seed map. Which means that like we could get a pale garden right over here. We could get one right here. Couldn't get one here because that's already explored, but we could get one out over here. And so whenever you go out to new chunks, that's when you'll start finding new features. But then outside of that, if there's like new crafting recipes that come in, you can just use those wherever you are in your base. So Minecraft updates work pretty seamlessly usually with old worlds. I mean, this world started in 1.18 and we're in 1.21, about to be 1.22, so we've been through it. How do I keep doing that? I just did the scroll wheel. The scroll wheel hates me. I gotta go down and get the stupid bed anyways. Excuse me, sorry. Full iron boy. Do you think the update will fix your weather? Not likely. I'm not holding my breath for it. It's weird to think that's all of your world. I have cleared chunks a few times to keep file size down. So like I've went all the way out here, all the way down here. We've went all the way over there. I just deleted the chunks using a third-party program so that we can keep the world size small. The world size at one point was like 11 gigs, and then I just deleted chunks that I never went to ever, and I got it back down to like 3 gigs. And then we cleared it again, and I got it down to like 1.9. I will delete chunks. I will never delete anything that I've built or interacted with, but I will delete. I will clear the mangrove swamp usually, just to reset it. Because the next closest mangrove swamp I have in this world is about 20,000 blocks out, so ain't got time to travel out there. But I think chunk pruning is something that if you play Java Minecraft, because I don't know if it's possible on Bedrock. It is a necessity to a long-term world. That is the only way to make sure your world consistently runs well. So it's something that I do every update pretty much. I will prune chunks and clear them out and make sure everything I've got going is running efficiently and all of that, because the larger the file size of your world, the higher chance there is for it to corrupt. So if you can trim it down, there's less chance for that stuff. Less stuff needs to be held in memory, so therefore less chance for memory issues. I've never deleted chunks of my almost 10-year world, and the file size is like 40 gigs. Yeah, that's a scary one. That would keep me up at night. Okay, I think we're gonna do another little tiny rock right here. Just to get that height up a little bit further. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and then this will just be a little steeper throughout here. Easy. Make a mountain under the mountain? We probably could. Just, there's a little mountain. It'd be the Russian dolls of mountains. A mountain and a mountain and a mountain until we get down to a single block. A baby mountain. Minecraft Bedrock, most popular Minecraft Bedrock chunk pruner is Amulet. Oh, I didn't know one exists. Cool. You're the first YouTuber I ever watched? Hey, thanks, dude. That's cool. Well, there's 4 shulkers almost cleared, and not quite on the stone gains yet. Looking pretty good, though. What is this gray not dirt block? I know. Gross. All right, we've been running this time lapse for an hour now, so I'm going to finish that. Empty. How are we looking? That's actually pretty good. So everything that's in the dirt over here is new today. Yeah, we're just got the slopes we're filling in. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and then we'll get back to working, and we can finish placing it all down there, and then we'll finish up going up there, and then honestly, we'll probably like finish that, and then start seeing how we can. We need more guidelines going up there to fill in those spaces. Those are really wide swatches to do back and forth. So I'll be back in just a moment. Yeah, we're an hour and 15 minutes into stream.
Pleased to meet you.
Alrighty. Back to gamering. Black Sun, trying to sneak that one in there. Thank you for the 3 months, my dude. Oh, I left y'all with a bop. Be sure to click the like button, my friends. We got 1,050 people in here. We're at 750 likes, so I believe we can get up there a little bit higher. Little go spooky. I know you just wanted to type butt. I know it. I know you just wanted to type butt in chat. I get it. No, I would never. No. Me? I would never. Can't sneak past me. I was in some WoW streamers stream yesterday just because I've been enjoying watching the hardcore pushes just for background noise with the new servers that went live. But they got up to go to the bathroom or like make lunch or something, and somebody gifted 1,000 subs, and I was like, and the guy never noticed. I watched for like another hour, and they never commented on it. They got back and just never, like, didn't say a word. And the person who did it just, like, later on in chat donated like an extra $2, be like, haha, snuck one by you. And the streamer was like, no, you didn't. No. And the entire chat is just doing, like, laughing emojis, like, hee 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 hee. And then he's like, why do you all have sub badges? And then he went back and scrolled up, and the dude just started crying on stream. He was just like, you gifted 1,000 subs. Like, oh my god, this is funny. By the way, I'm not asking anybody to gift 1,000 subs. There are so many better uses for your money. I mean, I would take it, but spend your money. If you got that much cash to drop, go buy yourself something first. No, please don't. No.
Hey, Peripheral.
If you were to die in this world, would you still continue this project?
No. Christopher, thank you for the donut, though. I appreciate that. No, I've decided that I not decided, but I've always known that if this world ends, I'm not going to continue anything. As much as I know some people in the audience would want to, it feels very disingenuous to being a hardcore world if I were to just suddenly be like, hey, so I know we died. I know that all that stuff happened. Remember that whole death thing? Let's just ignore it. Let's just keep going. It feels like I'm kind of taking what I had worked for so much over the last few years and just throwing it all away by coming back and being like, yeah, we'll just keep going. It's fine. So yeah, no, there's if the world ends, if I die in it, the world's not coming back for anything. We'll keep it around to do little tours of and whatnot as we want to come back and look for more ideas. But that's the part of why I play hardcore is I gotta be honest on all that front. How many totems have you popped? Only one. We have only had one totem pop so far in this entire world. Yeah, we've been able to accomplish a lot in it. We've done a lot of stuff. Yeah, like we'll still come back and like do little tours of the world. Like we'll still occasionally go check out season 2 or season 1 sometimes on stream, or like if I want a build idea, I'll go open them up, but I'm not actively working on those worlds anymore. They're all locked in their place and time. I feel like if I were to do that, I feel like I've been lying for the last 3 years. Or however long it'd be if I were to die in the world and then be like, okay, we're just coming back. Oh no, it's regular survival now. I don't like the idea of that. I feel like I'd be lying to you all and lying to myself. At that point, I'm like, well, why don't I just like, to me, turning it into regular survival comes in the same terms of why don't I just start like cheating in items or using teleport commands to get around the world, because that would also save me time too. Not that coming back to the world saves time or anything, but like, I don't know. Feels off. The thing I'm not sure about currently is if this world does end, if the next series is also hardcore or not. That's the current conundrum. I don't know if I would do. I'm at the point where I think if we get like above like 20,000 days in this world, I think that'll be the point where I'm like, I don't want to do another hardcore world again, because that'd be another 2 to 3 years in the world. And I think if I were to lose a 6-year hardcore world, I'd be like, I don't think I can do it again, guys. I want to dip this down another block. No, you're not supposed to be there. And he's gone. Gone forever. Blackberry seeds stuck in my teeth and I hate it. Oh my god, that's the worst. I love berries, like eating berries. Oh, they're all so gummy. But god, there's so many little seeds in the things. Oh, feels so good, Mr. Mojang. This way we can just get a little bit more variety in this space. So it's just a little like going up. Right, then I just need to fill in back here. How'd you die in season 2? Really embarrassingly. Got overconfident, got caught in a cave where I, underwater cave was digging, did not have anything to breathe, was trying to get out of the water to breathe, and then went into a cave with a bunch of zombies. And was stuck taking drowning damage or go and engage the zombies, and my totem had already popped, and I was being stupid. Season 1 death, I'm like fine with. Season 2 death, I'm like not proud of that one. Not proud of that one. Kinda me being a dummy. Yeah, got mobbed in a cave trying to make a goofy clip. Was trying to do it for the content and be like, look how cool I am. I'm gonna pull out of this and be great. It'll be totally fine. Died. Usually how it goes. Season 1 death, pretty iconic. Still love that the only person in chat to swear was Sabo. One of the longest admins that we have on the stream. I think back then it was pretty much just Thomas and Sabo who were admins. I think Eggs, were you around back then? I can't remember. I feel like you might have been. But I think Liz definitely wasn't. Maybe you were, but I don't think y'all were mods yet. Hades, I think you were a mod back then in season 1. Talking about audio, so I'm not listening. Oh. Yeah, that was a funny one. I didn't even realize that he swore until I posted the short, and I was looking at the chat, and it's Sabo just looking, oh, just like, oh no. Who died? That was me back then. That was the first season 1 death. The first hardcore world was lost. By digging out a mountain to make a giant gate into a dwarven citadel. You were a mod in season 1? Okay, I know you've been around for a long time. I just can't remember if it was all the way back then or not. No, I feel very fortunate that a lot of the mods that we have been in the community for a very, very long time at this point. Stolen your mod's attention. That's fine. They're their own free little mods. I don't ask them to do anything. They're just out here hanging because they want to. That short is hilarious. It is honestly such a good one. I'm so sad the short didn't get more views than it did. That's just so good. I did miss a block. I thought you were trolling me. No, you're right. I did miss a block. I was like, all right, you listen here, you little... I'm thinking we bring those rocks kind of around this side a little bit more. Actually, I think I actually cried when we lost season 2 world. Yeah, we were prepping for that big Citadel expansion too for the palace. So that was a tough one. I loved that castle build. That was a cool block palette. I had never tried using jungle as a stone before. And that was back in the days where people were just starting to use blocks for color, like commonly, instead of using them being like, well, this is wood, it has to be wood. Instead of being like, this is a brown block, it can just be a brown stone of sorts. Okay, there's that. Instead, it was season 2 death made me so sad. My current build is inspired by your season 2 palette. That, yeah, I really want to try and do something again with that palette. I'm kind of revisiting it very, very loosely in Hardcore Island right now, I realize, so it still lives on a little. Just a very different shape. And also we now have mud brick. Can you imagine, like, I mean, obviously it happened, but like that build that we did was before mud brick was in the game. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because mangrove swamps weren't in the game yet. Because at the end of the series, one of my last builds I did was building the custom mangrove swamp after the Minecraft Live announcement. Like, that's crazy that we're able to get that color before mud brick was even in the game. I must have chopped so many jungle trees down to make that. I don't remember. I know that was a lot of jungle wood. What is this monstrosity? What do you mean monstrosity? We're making a mountain. The mountain-strosity. We'll workshop that, don't worry. Doesn't it look like a mountain? It's mountainy. Okay, there's mountain. And also there's mountain. Big mountain. Well, actually, we're working on the hills right now. We're not at the mountain quite yet, but we'll get to the mountain. Season 2 death was not streamed. No, that was just me recording. Which, it's one of those things where I'm like stuck. Obviously, like, I'm not planning for any of it or anything, but like, I think I would get him, Wolfie, get him, beat him up, yeah, kill the skeleton, murder him, kill him, get him, boy, get him, yeah, get him, go, get him, beat him up, get the skeleton, get him, go, Wolfie, go, come on, you can run faster than that, hop, skip, and jump away. Come on. Where is he? Come on, Wolf. You're getting stuck on a block. You're so bad at this whole... Now you're going down in a cave. Oh, he's shooting you. Okay, well, they're gone. They're off doing their own thing. We'll never know who won. But anyways, I was going to say, I don't know if I would prefer like the next one to happen on stream or off stream. I feel like the off stream led to so many more people thinking it was fake or like planned or staged because there was editing done around it. But also like having it happen on stream to me feels like a very big moment of the world, but then it kind of creates this, oh, you had to be there moment. And then it really kind of locks in, all right, wherever I was at the next video, we're just hard cutting to whatever happened on stream, and then that's it. So it's like a weird one to draw a line on of which would be better, because not that, I guess no matter what happens, like I'm hard cutting into probably the last minute or two nearly uncut footage before the death happens, like whatever, like that's kind of what I foresee happening whenever that comes up. But I feel like on the stream kind of creates the, yeah, I was there when that happened moment, and then like a clip would probably be very big, but also the, yeah, I don't know, I feel like authenticity wise on stream being like the very live reaction, all that would be better. But then I'm also like, it'd be spooky. It would be so sad. I don't want any to happen. Here, I can pull it up. Like they, I know some people are asking what the season 1 death was. Here you go. Back when I had a green screen filter. I have the wither, but that is something that you have to summon yourself. They have creepers, obviously, that can sneak up on you, explode you. But, like, there's... So bad, dude. It's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah, they have creepers that can sneak up and explode you. It's so bad. It's like, it's one of those where I'm just like, you can't make that up, man. That is so funny. Yeah, that clip, I cut the chat short because after that was whenever people started swearing. Yeah, you can't, you can't write that. You can't, that's yeah, didn't Pick say like, yeah, that'd suck if lightning hit it, and then instantly he like, no, he broke the shulker and it's on the ground and lightning hit him at the same moment. That's what it was, right? Dude, 07 to anybody who's lost a shulker box of resources. That's heartbreaking, man. That is one of the worst things that can happen. Whether you leave it on the ground or a creeper explodes it or whatever it might be, always light up your shulker piles, because if a creeper explodes it, there's a chance the box won't drop on the ground. He talked about it happening just before it did. Yeah, sometimes stuff like that happens in Minecraft and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, you can see in that footage that my wings glitch out and I can't get out of the flying animation. And back then, you couldn't instant swap chess piece. Not that I reacted at all. Like, I just sat there and just went... just eyes wide. I think I tried hitting it, but because I was in the flying animation, my hit timer didn't work. And I also... my head was at the creeper's feet. So it meant I was taking literally the highest amount of damage possible from that explosion. That's why now we always keep our totem in our offhand, because we learn stuff like that can happen. So it's, you know, super fun when it happens. Great timing. Alrighty, I had to refresh chat, so it's clearing out right now. SOS was great just because of how wacky it was. Yeah, SOS was a good time. What are you most scared of that could end your... I feel like I don't have enough practice around wardens, so I typically avoid wardens. And also hoglins. Hoglins do a lot of damage. Like, those are two guys that I typically avoid. And piglin brutes, like, I'm very cautious about going into bastions. But I also think I don't play Minecraft the most safe way ever. Like, I'm not the person who's gonna set up beacon networks, so I always have every beacon buff possible. I just don't care to do that. I don't want to play that way. Because then you kind of create, like, safety bubbles where you exist inside, and I don't want to do that. So I don't. And then, but that does lead to issues where you are going to go into places where you're unbuffed. But I also could do better about like carrying strength potions on me, or carrying just golden apples like in my inventory instead of having them in my ender chest. Like if I can prepare for going into something, I'm usually pretty good. The thing that's going to catch me eventually is I will get into a situation that I was not expecting to be in, and then that's where the danger comes in. Like that's the things I'm worried about. You're definitely not Link. Yeah, I mean, I totally respect the grind to set up all the beacons and do that to play super safe. And I mean, Link is 35,000 something in another days into his world, so I can't talk about how he plays or anything, but I just don't have the dedication to put that extra effort in to do all that stuff. I'd rather spend that time doing something else in the world, because that's a lot of time he does. He spends almost an entire day between every single project setting up a new network of beacons, like, and then goes into it. And I'm like, I don't want to do 8 to 10 hours of beacon prep before I go to build something. No thank you. Rain and Thunderstorms, thank you though for the 10 gift memberships over on YouTube. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you so very much for that. Do you remember the Snowy Mountains build you showed a while ago? Can you say the creator of it so I can use for inspiration? I do not remember it. I apologize. I do not remember. Did you see the end of Chapman World got blown up by his pet wardens? I mean, yeah, if you're keeping pet wardens, you're asking for that. if you're keeping pet wardens, no matter how good of a player you are, you're asking to die. Yeah, that is nuts though. Okay, how are we looking up here? Dude, I feel like we've placed in so many blocks today. It's looking good. Just getting up there. Like all of that, like you draw a line kind of along there. All of that is new.
Thank you kindly.
Hi everybody in chat and especially fWhip. I'm sick in bed with cup of tea and your awesome stream. Love it. House building hills continue. When you are speaking about your world, I loved exactly with that creeper. It was 116, right? BTW.
Yeah. I think it was 116. Thank you so much for the dono, Starry. I hope you're doing well. Or hope the recovery from the cold goes quick. Sorry to hear that, but hey, sounds like you at least got a good setup for the situation right now. Thank you. As always, I do appreciate it. Yeah, I think that was 116 because that was before any terrain updates had happened. I swear there's something that reminds me of the Scottish Highlands here.
Pleased to meet you.
A little. These I'm just kind of winging, but once we get into the mountains, I'm very much modeling them after the Cascade Mountains in Minecrafty scale. Fran with the 33 months. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate that. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you. As always, I really do appreciate the support. How many blocks do you owe? I've lost count. I need to go do the tally again. I know how many I've placed at this point, but I can't remember how many I owe currently. I haven't done the calculation. Oh my god, we are way too low here. Okay, that's better. Last I checked, I owed like 260,000 in total. So I'm assuming by now I probably owe like 300,000. But at this point, I think the project's just going to keep going on. I was mostly doing that to see if we get some sub growth and everything out of it, and it didn't pan out doing that great for getting new subscribers or anything. So at this point, I think we're just building the terrain, and I will we get minimum that many blocks in because we're basically already there. But I don't think I'm going to be really doing the count to keep track of it anymore. This project in the end is going to be well over 1 million blocks. I'm sure of it. Like well over 1 million blocks. The mountains are super cool. They look like they've been shaped by glaciers. Yeah, I want to add more channels so it looks like water's been coming down, like erosion channels that have worn away on it over a lot of time. That's why I'm trying to do all these like ins and outs so it looks like there's like I didn't want just something that's like a big round over the I like the variation that we have going on.
Peripheral.
You gotta bring Careless back to check out the world. Just went back and watched the video y'all did together from 2020. Amazing.
That could be fun to bring him in. That would be cool. I was thinking that, and then like I've been wanting to bring some people in here who I don't normally interact with to just show them what I've been up to and see. I was gonna see that, or I might even see if I can bug Philza and be like, all right, I got the father of hardcore Minecraft to come tour my Minecraft world. Let's see what he thinks. I think that could also be a fun one, just because I know Phil is understanding from the hardcore side. He'd see a lot more of it. But yeah, that would be really cool. I love Krellis. He's such a genuine person. I haven't chatted with him in a long time though. I was hoping that we had more opportunities to interact during the Empires crossover, but it just never really worked out time zone wise, unfortunately. You're my favorite YouTuber. Can you record SOS again? SOS is ended, so no on that one, but we're going to take inspiration from that to do something in the future. I will confirm that, but there's nothing to report currently. But I feel like I learned a lot from SOS, and I want to take that into the future, and I've got some more people that I would want to invite to it, and probably change up the cast a little bit for people who are in the series. Add some, remove some, and just get some more fun in there. I think we could have a really good time. Shorts seem like a slot machine whether you go viral or not. Dude, I've had a short. Which one is it? Let me go pull up my shorts. No, I like YouTube shorts. I had one that I posted. The building a mountain gate. That got like 5,000 views in the first week. And then 8 months later. 8 months. I had this. It went to 3.7 million, and then it just hard stopped again. Like, let me see if I can pull up the analytics on it without compromising anything. Shorts. Yeah, it's at 3.7 million views right now. Yeah, you want to see how much money a 3.7 million view short makes? Here you go. You want to know why I don't do shorts at all? Just making sure nothing else that I want to leak. I can show this, but I don't want to leak too much. Here you go. there's the view graph. Yeah, I guess it got like 100,000, and then it just goes whoom, and then whoom, and then it's just slow crawl. But yeah, there you go. Almost 4 million views, made $140. That's really bad, by the way. It's really, really bad. Okay, let's get this section finished up here, going back down. This song is one of the Minecraft lo-fi remixes. This is a remix of Creator. For those who are vibing out to it. 142 would be great. I mean, yeah, like it's, but the amount of work that went into doing that, that was 4 hours of building to make that thing. And then probably another hour and a half of editing to make it. And like that doesn't even include the resource gathering, the time spent designing the thing and all of that stuff. Like it was like that. Probably I would say to make that short, I probably put 6-7 hours into it, which like that can come out. I like economies of scale versus what I make off of putting 6-7 hours into a main channel, like full video instead of a short. Like if I put those 7 hours into a main channel video, it would have been very different. Yeah. No, I was talking to my YouTube manager, and he was like, you should try shorts some more. Shorts are really, really starting to prove out to be a lot of good revenue for creators. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, I don't really see the revenue coming through. But like, I'll start messing around with some of them potentially. And he was like, no, I think you really should. Because like, here's a channel that is making about the same amount of money as you do per month. And all they do is short content. And you can see what they're doing. And like, you can see how it's going for them. And so he linked in the channel. And I checked it out because he was like, yeah, it's a gaming channel. You can see how they're doing on shorts. And it was one of those gaming shorts channels that was always like, every single video was my gamer girlfriend plays blah, blah, blah. Or I convinced my girlfriend that's never played video games before to play Mario Kart with me. Or like that was all of their short content. And you can guess the type of apparel and everything that was being worn in those things. And I was like, all right, sure. But like, I ain't doing that. And they were getting 20 million views a short. And they were posting 3 shorts a day. Like they were posting 3 YouTube shorts a day in order to make the same amount of money that apparently that they were saying, he was just saying that made the same amount that I make. And I post 1 video a week. Granted, I put like 40 to 60 hours into the single video. So like, but like a little different. Yeah, views to revenue split on shorts is terrible, but it's still better than what you get on TikTok. Like that's the insane part. The real revenue starts coming in for short content when you get views and you start doing brand deals. Like that's the only way to actually make a consistent, maintainable income on short form content is you have to start picking up brand deals. Whether it's brand sponsorships or you're picking up like different integrations or whatever it is. We'll be doing another WoW stream in the near future. Probably not WoW, but we're going to be playing through Warcraft. We are almost done with Warcraft 1, well, the Orc campaign. And we're going to finish that, and then we're going to go and finish the human campaign. And then we're going to do Warcraft 2, do all the campaigns there. And then we're going to do Warcraft 3 and do the campaigns there. As soon as we get into... I want to pick those up again next week and probably do 1 or 2 streams a week on them, to be honest, over on Twitch. And then after we get through all of those, then we're going to do Warcraft 3, StarCraft 1, and StarCraft 2, and just kind of play through all the RTS Blizzard RTS game campaigns. Because I want to, and I was having fun with it. So we're going to do all of that and see through as we go. And then once they start getting difficulties introduced, we're going to do them all enough. We're going to do as the hardest difficulty we can pick, we're going to do.
Here on YouTube. Simon, can we do it? Smile.
Hey, Starry, thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate that. We're almost up to 1,000 likes. We're almost there. But I don't know if I'll be doing any more WoW streams for a good while. I've stopped playing WoW, to be honest. The only reason I log into WoW currently is to list things on the auction house and make some gold for when I come back and play. I'm not broke because I spent all my money on a dinosaur. Opinion on Diablo 4. I loved Season 1. I played pre-season and Season 1, but that's kind of how I go with Diablo games. I'll play them a few times over, make a few characters, go hard on it for the few months, and until they have something really, really cool, or it's been like a year and a half, then I'll come back. I think the problem with Diablo 4 was I played multiple thousands of hours of Diablo 3. So when Diablo 4 came out, I kind of was like, well, I feel like I've already done my Diablo life. So I just didn't really get back into it a ton. But it's a good game. I liked it. It was fun. I just kind of had my Diablo era. You're not playing the hardcore server? Nah. Hardcore WoW is not really it for me. That's not why I play WoW. I don't like playing like the slow grind, be super careful about every engagement you do. I also think classic WoW is pretty bad. Like, there's a lot of things that the second I play classic WoW makes me go, wow, I'm really, really happy that they added this into retail. I also don't raid in World of Warcraft anymore. I don't have the time in my life to do that. And the only end game of classic WoW is raiding. And the amount of time you have to spend in raids on a weekly basis in order to get any gear on your characters is just absurd. And so I don't do it. The only reason I play WoW is for Mythic Plus. And I already maxed out as far as I want to go for the season. So I'm done. Where's the cape from? This cape was from the Minecraft 15th anniversary last summer. How much longer are you going to be streaming? I got to jump off in a few minutes, actually. Need to take a moment to chill and reset before I head out to meet good old Mog Swamp for lunch. So we're just gonna fill in the rest of this. Is it planned to switch between Hardcore Island and Hardcore Season 3 every week? I'm gonna be going Hardcore Island till like episode 5 probably. Well, actually, we'll be doing. I wanted one main Hardcore video to release in December. So next week is Hardcore Island 2, and then it's gonna be episode 81, and then it's gonna be Hardcore Island 3, and I have not planned it beyond that. It's gonna kind of depend on how views are doing on the Island series. I was expecting episode 1 to pop off a little bit more than it did, but maybe it's gonna age well. So, well, ooh, hello. We'll see. If Island picks up a lot more, I'll be prioritizing that for a little bit and doing a lot more streams on here to kind of plan things and get things going. And still, because Island takes a lot less time to record, at least right now being an early game. So I'm just going to keep working on these and see if I can get pretty far ahead on here. Because I love the idea currently of getting into the new year and having multiple videos ready to release. I don't like being super far ahead on videos. Like, I don't like when I'm working on things and having to stream and be like, ooh, no, don't look over there. We can't spoil the next week's video, because so I don't like doing that. I'm kind of doing it right now because this next video is already done, which is why we're working on here instead of over there. So I typically tend to, hello boys, not get super far ahead. but I think I want to start getting farther ahead on the creative plan, so then I know what I'm doing for the videos. And by the time we get like to the actual process of go, then it's just record. It's not, okay, spend time creatively planning and do that and spend, because I usually spend a day and a half each week planning out the next video, and then I spend 3.5 days, 4 days recording the next video. So it's kind of where I can find a little bit more balance and get farther ahead would be lovely. Mog lives in Seattle area? No, he's visiting some family. Trying to convince him to move to Seattle though. Maybe. Love the island episode. Thank you.
Ever thought of collabing with Dallas? I know different trend styles, but styles make content.
I haven't really thought of collabing with Dallas. I've chatted with him briefly off social media a few times. And I do watch his videos just because I like his slow Minecraft Let's Play. I think he does a good job with it. But I don't know. I feel like our styles don't really overlap enough to like have a point to it. And also him being a Bedrock player and me being Java, like that would make it, and also just not really knowing each other too much outside of the content, I feel like would make it weird. Like, I just don't know if there's a good flow there or not. So I haven't really thought too much about that, to be honest. But never know. I also think he's kind of moving out of his content creation phase, if I remember correctly. I think he's in the process of finding a new job, unfortunately. But thank you so much for the dono, drummer Joey. I appreciate it. Okay, I think that is going to have to land it for today's streamy stream. But let's see where we're at. Do another quick fly back to do an update. That's looking pretty good. I like that. That's a lot more stuff done here on the train. I think we did a pretty good job on that today. That's gonna be cool. Once we can get this whole vision completed that we have in here for right now. We added that on Monday. We added a stone pillar back there up to build height, so we kind of have a gauge of how much we can go up or not when we're moving back. And I'm thinking like, and that's kind of potential location for the big glacier. Like, this is looking pretty good. That's gonna be cool. We need to start probably adding some extra height over here potentially soon. I do want these cliff faces to be more, and then the back over there for that snowy section is going to be going up further. But I thought that'd be more of a plateau. So maybe we have some cliffs that then go into a plateau. I don't really know. We might have to come and do like a session where we're just, where are we? Here. Like come and draw on top of the map and figure out, like take a screenshot here and go on stream and figure out some lines for where we want things to start moving from up top. But we probably need to fill in the rest of this to make it legible. But yeah, thank you all so much for the support today. I really do appreciate it. We're gonna have to end it off there for now. Cool idea for the university department where they are inventing the steam engine as an indication of progress. That could be fun, as if they invented a steam engine as the way to like help plants grow. Could be cool. They're using the steam to help more tropical plants grow in a greenhouse. Because it's all greenery themed. Do you watch Lifesteal SB? I have never watched a video from that series. That's not my type of Minecraft, so not really for me. If it's not building focused or survival with a dash of building focus, I typically don't watch it. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so very much for all the support. As always, thank yous. All the new members, all the new donos and the stuff like that today. I really do appreciate it. So thankful for the awesome community we have here. I won't see y'all before Thanksgiving if you're in the US, so have a lovely Thanksgiving if you are from the US, and enjoy your dinner, and hopefully all the family time goes over well, or if you're just chilling by yourself, hope you have a lovely day there too. Current plan is to be live on Friday. We will be working on some other stuff. I think it'll be a creative stream on Friday. gonna see how I'm doing after Thanksgiving dinner and all that. We'll see how much energy we got in the morning. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna jump out of here for now. So catch you on the flip side. Bye.